Have you ever felt like you're living the same day over and over? Like you're on autopilot, and you know there's more to life than just this. There's a whole world to explore, but somehow you can't get anything to change. This all started for me a couple months ago. I dropped out from college because I didn't know what I was pursuing anymore, and I was starting a filmmaking business. But with months passing by and not moving forward as much as I would have liked, I started to feel like the days were just starting to feel the same. I was always at home, bored, and distracted. But then, I spent an entire weekend outside without my phone, and things started to make sense. I was surprisingly way more mindful and focused, which were feelings I became distant with. So it clicked. Maybe this was part of the problem. So I deleted social media for a week to spend less time on my phone. So when is the last time you did everything you wanted to do and more in a single day? Well, for me, it was exactly how this first day went. It's like you suddenly have so much more time that you don't even know what to do with it. I was still distracted by almost anything, but for a reason that I didn't know at the time, I was able to finish my work for the day way earlier. So I just talked with this guy right there. He's basically, I was like, hey, could I run a documentary for you? And was like, yeah, was super down with it. It's crazy how much things I've did today, how much people I've talked with, and how much I feel good about everything for once, you know. Today, what I've learned is appreciate the small things. Another problem I wanted to fix was my confidence. I felt like I was comparing myself a lot and that I started to have social anxiety. So I went out to ask some people if they experienced the same problem I had with social media. So I don't have any audio in the camera. That's fucking great, man. You know this feeling when you want to do something really bad and it just fails. I think it reflects a lot the past months for me. But despite all of this, I grew confidence. I saw that people were actually just like me, and this time I was happy. I knew I could only do better. Are you guys addicted to social media?
Yes, absolutely. Most definitely, yeah.
Maybe a little bit. I don't think so.
Nah, bro.
Kinda I am addicted.
Honestly, I spend a lot of time on like TikTok and like scrolling, and it like I'm aware of it. It distracts me from my.
It's definitely time consuming. Like I'll think, oh, I'll have a certain number of hours in a day, and then I never do because the time just disappears because I pick up my phone.
I feel like when you start scrolling on social media, you'll just be like locked into just scrolling and shit. You'll lose track of time, forget what you're doing, what you need to do, whether it's like studying, work on your business, work on whatever you got going on.
I think attention, it's one of the most important things you can cultivate. It's being able to listen to people, being able to sit down and read books, being able to focus on something like school. I think it makes you intelligent, it makes you more empathetic, to be attentive.
Definitely affects our mental health.
Our attention
because we get
spans,
really
our
stressed
attention
out.
spans,
And the attention spans as well.
Yeah.
I try to have activities that I do that are not on my phone. I like to read a lot, so that is already something that I do that's outside of the internet. And I don't know, just try to have hobbies that are different and not related to my phone at all.
I think that it makes me groggy in the mornings. I'm less productive. I don't really get things done. But on top of that, like, I feel like there's always like this pressure to have an important social media presence, to look good on your Instagram, to present yourself a certain way. And like with the past like few years, I've tried to overcome that by like really accepting it as my space.
You can be addicted to social media, but in a good way. If you find ways around that to make money and shit with social media, then you know you can do shit with that. But if you're just sitting there brain rotting, then you're cooked.
8 hours and 30 minutes.
Do you think you could go 1 week without them?
I think so, yeah. I think I'd just get bored more easily, but I think I would be able to find things to do instead. Like read books. I have a bunch of books I don't get around to.
For a week.
Yeah.
It could be beneficial, but I probably won't do that. I probably won't do that. It probably is beneficial though for your mental health and everything like that.
Go for it. TikTok is deleted?
Yeah, I already deleted.
You feel like you're missing out on the communicative side of social media?
No, not even a little bit either. Not at all. I love talking to people in person.
You would think that being more connected with people on social media would improve your social life, but we can see that the opposite effect. Like sometimes it isolates you. You stay on your phone, you think that your likes and your comments on your posts mean something, but it doesn't mean anything. You should go out and connect with people like I'm doing right now.
So basically I went back to do the interviews because all the videos were recorded in slow motion. But guess what? Sometimes that's all you need. It's like redo something to do it better. And it's crazy how much people I met today. Like all of you guys that probably watched that video, like I'm glad I met you. I think it opened my mind on multiple perspectives about social media. I think this challenge and the fact of not having social media really made me connect on a deeper level with some people. A problem that I think is relatable to all of us is that we've become disconnected with the world around us. The nature, the trees, friends, family, and just the fact of living in the moment. And doing this challenge really gave me the opportunity to reconnect with those parts of my life. So I've learned 4 things about this experience. Number 1 is that being bored is actually where your best ideas are born. Throughout this challenge, my boredom gave me a few opportunities, like some that actually managed to propose my career up.
I just got off a call with a guy and I'm getting a contract for $250.
Number 2 is that we have way more time in a day that we can think of. Social media gets about I think the average people spends about 2 hours on social media, and we don't even count in the amount of time that it just distracts you from your work, and you lose about 25 minutes every time that you get distracted because it takes that amount of time to get your focus back into what you were doing in the first place. Like when I was making my schedule for this challenge, until 4 p.m. I didn't know what to put. I was like, well, holy fuck, that's already a lot, you know? Don't underestimate the time you got in the day and make the most out of it. Number 3, doing the things you enjoy puts you in a better mental place. Having this spare time to go read a book, going on a run, going outside, taking a walk, playing a musical instrument or something like that, it gives you a reason to look forward for the day. But then this gets me to the last part of this challenge. Social media at the end of the day is just a tool. It's not the core problem. I think the thing that genuinely helped me was the combination of not having social media, so using way less my phone, and having plans, you know, having challenges and goals to look to go accomplish. This allowed me to do way more in a day, you know. If I didn't make a schedule, if I didn't make plans with my friends, then I'd still be in the same environment. At the end of the day, it's how do you place yourself in those situations that will matter. Life itself is a privilege, but to live life to the fullest, well, that's a choice.